Hey guys, hold on. I'm having some issues here. Make sure this link. One second, guys. All right, let's see. There we go. All right. And is the right link out? A little bit of technical issues this morning. Okay, we're good. All right, so here we go. We're continuing to enjoy the bounce off of 39.50 on RK. That 200 DMA, just perfect bounce off that. We're continuing to enjoy the bounce off 433. I was looking for 432, but perfect bounce since then. Look, I still think this is a short-term pop. I think RK maybe 44 is going to be the max he can get out of it, right there at that 20 DMA that's declining, and maybe it gets stopped even before that. I don't know. We'll have to see. 42.75 to 44, somewhere in there, and then I think we head back down. And I'll tell you one of the clues I'm looking at in just a second of why I think that's going to happen. Spy, Spy. Similarly, I think the 50 DMA 444 might be a spot where raise some cash, maybe even get into some hedge. So not only do we have Jackson Hole Friday, we have recession concerns really coming to light. Hearing more and more about it. Now we have Dick's and Macy's. Look at Macy's down 7% on earnings. Okay, they said they are being cautious on cautious on guidance. They're worried about the consumer credit. It says somewhere in here, credit card delinquencies on the rise. Okay, credit card delinquencies on the rise. They're being cautious on the consumer. Then you have Dick's, which lowered EPS by 10%, blaming it on theft. Which I don't know, man. That seems like a little much to say. Theft is going to take the stock down 20%. I think there might be something there. And now, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe this is part of why there's been some weakness in Overstock, because Wayfair has also been weak. Now this morning it's up, not really though, the bid of 70.50, but Wayfair has been really weak, and Overstock I noticed actually has been following Wayfair. So I think recession is starting to really come into the forefront of consciousness of investors. So I think that this is just a bounce for now, a profitable bounce, a tradable bounce, but right up there towards 44, and again 444 on SPY. I think that would be a good place to take some profits. Other earnings, so we had Dick's, Macy's. Baidu looked pretty good to me. Always tough to invest in China or predict what China stocks will do, but man, this stock looks cheap. I don't think I saw guidance. I don't think I saw guidance, but 311 beats 232. Sales 4.7 billion beats 4.57 billion. I think I saw something about 1 billion cash flow. Let me see. Yeah, 1 billion free cash flow for the quarter, which puts us at like 10 times cash flow. If you take that adjusted EBITDA, multiply it by 4, that also gives you roughly like a 10 PE. You see the trailing PE is 23. So Baidu looks really cheap. I did grab just a little bit pre-market, which I'm down on. It's butting up against this 200 DMA. And I should probably just stay away from China stocks, to be honest with you, because it's all about geopolitics and macroeconomy, and it's just so hard to predict what these Chinese stocks will do. But I'll just say that out of the earnings reports I saw this morning, Baidu looked like the best one. CSIQ also had earnings, but I don't follow it closely. I didn't even get a chance to read it. Just letting you know it's out there for you guys who are in solar. Let's see what it says. Cuts full year outlook. They cut the full year outlook on revenue. Somehow the stock is slightly up, but yeah, I've never traded it. Don't know much about it. And stock's been going down, man. All right. So what else? We have earnings on Grab tomorrow morning. NVIDIA, Snow. Oh, no. Grab is this afternoon, I think. Grab is this afternoon. Tomorrow morning. No, Grab is tomorrow morning. Grab is tomorrow morning. Then NVIDIA, Snow, and Splunk are tomorrow afternoon. Okay. So let's just take a look at NVIDIA because it is on our morning watch list here. What I failed to realize was this is not just an event anticipation run. When we talked about NVIDIA yesterday morning, there was an analyst who came out with like a $780 price target. And I went and looked at the price targets. There's another one at 800. So they've been really pushing up the price targets on NVIDIA. And I don't know. To me, this is a good long-term stock, but if you're trading it, probably makes sense to take some off the table before earnings tomorrow after the close. Okay. So that's NVIDIA. Tesla hit our 240 target, but if you take a look at it a little closer, so 240 was our target. Is that going to be it? I don't know. Now that we're at 240, it looks like that 20 DMA is in play closer to 246. Okay. So 246 looks like that's in play right now. Amazing that we had this big gap up. And man, did we call that with a nice target, hit our target in one day, 240, but now 246. We'll get to Rivian in a second. Why I have it up there. ACHR and increases it from $8 to $9. Things are still looking great over there above the 20 DMA. SMCI a little bit disappointing. I thought this would move up bigger in sympathy with Nvidia. I thought it would move to like 272 or so. So just still holding on to that. Looks really cheap as an AI stock long term. AI, we gave this yesterday morning. We gave this stock to you with a $33 or $34 price target. Yeah, $34 price target. It's up 2% this morning. It looks like it's heading there. Okay. And now, look, we're just waiting on. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck in big positions in Overstock, Apron, LAP, Yatra, GNSS, VTSI, Quick. Those are PSQH. We're kind of stuck in all those positions, unfortunately. I wish I wasn't, because I'd be playing all these bigger cap stocks much more aggressively right now, but I'm just not in a position to do that. So, Overstock, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. We're sticking with it. I mean, there's nothing to say here. We're just waiting for the catalyst. We're waiting for the thesis to play out. Same with Apron. We actually added a lot more yesterday, made it one of our largest, if not the largest position. I'm not sure. I have to check, but thesis not changing on any of these picks here. LAP, actually, I put some nuggets or in the VIP chat room over at Story Trading, and there was more good news that came out yesterday from Lockheed Martin, and I'm holding for much higher. We'll see what happens. Okay, SMSI looking good for move towards 175. That's some weird pre-market action, but the 168 is your ask, 152 by 168. So 175 is right now the near-term target on SMSI. GNSS, we're waiting for the potential of them to win Florida per the analyst report that came out yesterday. I shared it with you yesterday. I forgot who it was. One of the analysts came out and said that Wednesday or something, they're anticipating them to win the state of Florida. So the stock's been up on that, and we got in on that news, and we're waiting for a bigger payout. So that's basically the story here. Let's just look at there's SMCI launches industry leading. Okay. So if I am a PayPal, okay. So that's that. All right, let's see what we can do. Even though we're not really trading, I'm going to tell you, yeah, we got 244 on Tesla, but I don't want to chase. I don't want to, chase Tesla, Nvidia. What I'm going to do is look for kind of more sympathy moves. So I'm going to tell you, I think Rivian. I didn't talk to you about Rivian. So Rivian had good earnings last quarter, and it's been consolidating and bouncing off the 50 DMA. I think with this big move in Tesla and now ARK continuing this move, I think you can now start seeing Rivian lift up above. You can see it right there in pre-market doing it. Lift up now above this key moving average and make a more move towards 24. Okay, so doesn't really have a catalyst, but that's more like sentiment, Tesla sentiment and technicals combined. Okay, then you got AI. We talked about yesterday. They have the catalyst of the deal with the Air Force, plus the NVIDIA sentiment. Okay, and technicals here 34 to 35. So I'm going to put AI and Rivian up there within the top 5. Yes, Tesla can go to 244, but what percent move is that? Kind of small, to make it a top 5 unless you're, I don't know, big size. ACHR, I don't know if I'm going to make that a top 5. SMCI and ACHR, I'm looking for, let's see. That's it. I'm not going to put any of these ones that I love down here because we don't have catalysts today on Overstock, Apron, LAP, none of these. GNSS, maybe that catalyst is coming up. So you know what? I'm going to move GNSS up on the anticipation of Florida. Maybe we'll put that in the top 5. We'll maybe get SMCI up there because I still feel like that's lagging. ACHR might do well. All right. So let's do something like this. So Rivian, AI, I'm going to put AI first because it has a catalyst, whereas Rivian doesn't. Okay, so AI, Rivian, GNSS. I'm going to put SMCI above GNSS. And I don't know about ECHR, man. Okay, so let's see. AI, Rivian, SMCI, GNSS. ACHR, I'm saying I don't know about it because I'm not in it. That's if I was in it, I would be so excited to be pumping, but I'm not in it now. Okay, so anyway, let's put it up there. All right, it's just hard for me. All right, AI, Rivian, SMCI, GNSS, yeah, and ACHR. Make those the top 5, but then Tesla, gonna keep going here to 244 probably. Nvidia might just keep going until tomorrow afternoon, so I don't know what price that'll be. We're all-time highs right now, so it might just keep going. So I think there's more of a timing thing. Maybe take some off the table before earnings. Um, there you go. There are the picks for the day. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Oh, no, we'll see you at 1 p.m. today for an update. Take care, everyone.